to pick up mids, you know, like never good mids. Brad Crouch is good, but he's kind of a mid. You get what I'm saying? Fucking Jones, mid. Anyway, I've also got Nick Hind. Nick Hind was sort of falling out of favor. It all depends. If he comes back into the squad in 2024 and cements his position, then he'll obviously stay, but he's a non-free agent. And if things keep going like the way it is, and he continues to be out of favor for Brad Scott, then I think he'll end up at the Gold Coast Football Club. Because Damien Hardwick's smart, he'll know Nick Hind has something to offer, and unfortunately, I feel like Nick Hind is just in a system that he's not needed or wanted, and Damien Hardwick, he loves a running defender. You know, Basher Hooley was his main one in Richmond, but we had a host of players, like Nick Fossen could do that role, Dan Rioli later on did that role, and Nick Hind could do that role for Dimmer, and that's why I've predicted it. Sean Darcy has signed a massive contract, but despite the point of this video where I'm trying to only choose uncontracted players, I've still gone for him to go to Geelong on the basis that Fremantle capitulate, which I think they might. I think they'll lose their coach this year. Longmuir's not going to survive, and I think shit is going to hit the fan. I think Fremantle have an opportunity to get rid of Longmuir and bring in Stewie Dew. You know, at the time recording, very early January, it's not happened. By the time I post this, the season might have started, or who knows. But you heard it here first, there is a potential there. I think Stewie Dew will coach a club in 2024. Now, the reason I've gone with Darcy to Geelong is because he's from Victoria, and I've already discussed him going to Geelong, but it just makes sense. Matt Taberner is an unrestricted free agent. So as an unrestricted free agent, he has free room to do what he wants, old Matt Taberner, and I think he's going to go to Melbourne. I think Melbourne just need to keep buying key forward till something works, okay? Honestly, Wiedemann didn't work. Not that they bought him, but he didn't work. Ben Brown didn't work. Shaki hasn't worked. Honestly, I don't think Taberner will work, but I mean, he won't cost much. I feel like Melbourne are the team that'll want to keep forward. He'll probably wants to leave Perth, come to Victoria, mate, where he belongs, and come play for the Demons. And obviously Melbourne's a really attractive club. Anyway, next up, Max Holmes, non-free agent of the 2024 season. I've got him going to Collingwood, partially because of all the rumours surrounding him going to Collingwood anyway. That's a pretty simple one there. Rumours, contract, everything lines up. I genuinely am extraordinarily confident that this trade will happen, unless he does a backflip and stays at Geelong. But why wouldn't you want to go to Collingwood right now? And it's the time to leave Geelong because they are riddled with old retiring players, and they stink of a team who might have to do a little bit of a rebuild soon. Moving on to Benjamin King. Benny King, non-free agent. I think he might have signed a deal, actually. I'm not too sure about that. Yeah, I don't think he has actually. Just looked at it, Ben King. But look, I think he's going to go to Essendon on the basis that he wants to join Max King. I think... Essendon? Sorry, St Kilda. What the fuck am I talking about? I think I want to go to St Kilda. I think St Kilda would be a little bit dumb to bring in two identical players, if you get what I'm saying. Like, quite literally identical.